Hello YouTube. J'espère que vous allez bien, bienvenue sur une nouvelle vidéo, une nouvelle VOD, un nouveau stream. Nous sommes sur The Wolf Among Us, c'est l'épisode 5, l'épisode final. Et oui mesdames et messieurs, la saison 1 touche à sa fin. Il n'y a pas de saison 2, enfin en tout cas pour l'instant il n'y a pas de saison 2. Donc, a priori nous sommes sur la conclusion de cette histoire. La conclusion de l'histoire de Big B et des autres fables de Fable Town, notre quartier adoré de New York, bien sûr. Hâte de voir ce qui va se passer, bien sûr, dans cet épisode 5. Mais bon, on s'attend à beaucoup de drama, beaucoup de choix compliqués. Et de l'action. Et de l'émotion, mesdames et messieurs. Sans plus tarder, mettons-nous dans le noir, profitons un petit peu de l'ambiance de ce jeu vidéal, montez le son, prenez quelque chose à boire, et c'est parti mesdames et messieurs, pour l'épisode 5, Crier au loup. C'est parti mesdames et messieurs, précédemment, dans The Wolf Among Us.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Ça date là.
Not if I can avoid it.
Faith! Ah. Ah oui, ils nous remettent
No.
ce qui s'est passé au tout début.
Holly's sister, Lily.
Do you even give a shit about us? The strays.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
Oh la vieille.
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
The rules are the rules. I don't get to make them, I just enforce them.
Bullshit.
Fake!
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
C'est vrai qu'on était arrivé à la...
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to
Oh, le
discuss.
territoire ennemi. Oh, le champ de mine. C'est vrai qu'on s'était laissé à la fin dans la merde. Jusqu'au cul. Littéralement dans une pièce avec que des gens qui nous détestaient. Mais du coup j'ai peur parce que on va lancer l'épisode, on va être dans un full débat, il va falloir que je fasse plein de choix de dialogue. J'ai peur en fait. Je vais vraiment les envoyer à la ferme. Bah... I don't make the rules. Cry wolf.
You've come a long way.
Oh là là,
Must be
guys.
tired.
Faut que je fasse des choix là. Repère du tordu. On a bien allumé la clope. Mais qu'est-ce qu'ils me veulent là, les fakes?
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently.
Ah. Ça me menace tout de suite.
Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster, sirloin. Well, gramercy me, take a seat at the very least.
Don't misunderstand the situation here. We are not friends, and you're in no position to offer me anything.
On the contrary, Sheriff. And I don't wish to contradict you here, but your initiative and mine have been friendly for a long while now. ever since I came aboard these shores, you know, Fabletown's been very accommodating of my humble ventures. Never said a bad word. And that relationship's worked till these ends.
That was Crane who let you do whatever you wanted. I'm not Crane.
No, you're not. What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey.
Il abuse trop, lui.
Well, Sheriff,
Le moche.
for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You know why I'm here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith and Lily, the girls who worked at the Pudding and Pie.
Did I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof of this, yes? Some allotment of evidence. A witness, perhaps.
Your servant over there told me you did it.
That's a fucking lie! I didn't say anything like that.
Fine.
All I said was that this was your town, and nothing wouldn't happen without your approval, all right? That's it.
If only that were true. Those women. I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with. You really don't need to worry yourself further.
I already know who did it.
Forgive me, Sheriff, for doubting your acumen, but who do you
Je
think
bluffe!
committed these crimes?
Non, je bluffe!
I hope you don't still think I did it.
C'est qui, Georgie?
Habits, but manslaughter isn't one of them.
Ah!
Don't give me this employee bullshit. I know it was you.
Aïe, aïe, aïe.
What must I say to
Ah, c'est lui, Georgie!
I'm
Pardon.
innocent, dear. It wasn't me. And I have complete respect for you and your job, I really do, but I'm sorry. I simply can't.
Il n'y a pas de bonne
punish the
réponse, guys.
transgressor.
C'est sûr.
You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
Tweedledee, please.
I'm the law here, not you. Now tell me who did it.
Or what? You're gonna kill me too? Well, go ahead. You think I give a shit anymore? After what you did?
That's enough. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie. However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Georgie.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this!
And then
you told me
attempt to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, sis! You're just gonna let him do this?
What's going
So
on?
what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
Don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
Are you seriously throwing me under the fucking carriage after everything I've done for you?
No deals. It's over, so get up.
I'd advise against that approach, Bigby.
Oh,
You can't just hand me over! What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers are?
surrender.
Get
the fuck
out
of here.
I do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you?
I told you.
I'm not going anywhere.
This could have gone so well.
Ta gueule! Il fait trop le mec, lui.
To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Oula. Oh! Bloody Mary! Salut!
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you all fixed up.
Ah! Je me fais ganker! Je me fais ganker! Ah! J'ai pas pris les bonnes touches!
Over here!
Catastrophe! J'avais pas les bonnes touches!
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
Mais je me fais ganker de tous les côtés!
But I'll be glad to see her insides turned out.
Oh god. This way.
Mais vous là!
Come on, Georgie.
Oh, shit!
I know.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Il y a un timer? Ah oui, on se déchaîne très vite là!
Fuck! What was that?
Salut, c'est moi! Oh, il y a les films de Stokos! Oh, mais qu'est-ce qui se passe?
No!
Take him off!
I can't!
J'ai pas envie de les assassiner! C'est des méchants, mais quand même, non! C'est quoi la barre là? C'est une barre de quoi? Je comprends pas!
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Come on.
Right. Fuck it.
Okay, I'm back to myself! D'accord.
Holy shit.
Il va se vider de son sang là bientôt là. C'est pas moi hein, c'est son propre pote. Non non quoi non c'est vraiment moi en fait qui lui a mis le coup de couteau en fait.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Lenny Bar.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay.
Hello motherfuckers. Je viens en paix.
Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go. That it, Sheriff? I had to say goodbyes first.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian, you don't know what you're doing.
I'm trying to help you here.
Just leave it alone.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What?
He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered—
Of course it does. Those girls—
So it's all my fucking fault then?
I didn't
mean— You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look,
Sometimes you just have to do what you're told. Then it comes back to bite you in the ass because some good-for-nothing crooked bastard decides you're not worth shit anymore.
Don't give me that bullshit. You're responsible.
Like hell I am. Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out. The both of you can go rot in hell.
Georgie.
You think I'm the one to fucking blame?
That's not what I meant. I was just trying
I know what you were trying to do.
That's not my problem.
Oh, I get it. When a pretty little girl shows up at your door wanting help, you've got all the time in the world. But when I've got something to say, it's not your problem. Well, fuck you. Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him. Coming here, talking about options. Like it was that simple.
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die. You still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
I told you, you don't know the fuck about anything.
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this?
Wait, those were your ribbons? You're in on this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the crooked man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it.
I told you, sometimes all your options are shit. What the fuck are you supposed to do then?
I'm not playing this game, Georgie. I won't kill her.
Don't talk about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
Just shut up.
Vivian, I'm not gonna kill you.
I know that.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian,
Georgie.
no! Fuck! No! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian! Shit!
Just... Jesus.
Okay.
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh! Oh, fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby.
Bah
I'm
ouais,
gonna die here. I think we both know that.
Je l'ai pas loupé,
Just
hein.
make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, alright? For both of us. You know the bastard deserves it. Make a promise to a dying man. Give him hell.
Don't worry about the crooked man.
Old foundry by the river, alright? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you want to do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with. I'm not sticking around for much longer. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. I know what I did. Let's not draw this out.
All right, Georgie.
Oh non. Attention les yeux. Moi j'aurais pas fait ça, moi. Je sais pas. Ok. Bon. Super. Le plan est fou. Non mais c'est avec route de genoux qui fait ça me choquer après ce qu'il nous a dit tout à l'heure, quoi. C'est bon et... C'est pas genre. Hein. Bon. Rest in peace, boys and girls. Je suis pas sûr que Miss Mommy Blanche va trop aimer ce qui s'est passé ici, mais bon... C'était hors de notre portée. Sorry.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
J'avais dit tout à l'heure, avant de lancer, va y avoir des morts. Bah voilà. On est servi, hein, c'est que le début. C'est parti.
Of course. So this is where they've been sending these.
Guys, j'arrive comme un tank.
Big Wolf.
Ah. Toi.
The big bad wolf.
Ah oui, c'est moi, chérie. On a un truc à régler tous les deux. On a un truc à régler.
You used to be something.
Je le suis toujours. Les Stalkers. Nerissa, Lily, Faith. OMG.
They used to fear you.
Non, t'inquiète pas, ils ont encore peur de moi.
They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
C'est la roue de Catherine. L'instrument de torture. Ah, on est dans des good vibes là, effectivement. Aïe 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 aïe, guys. Où est-ce qu'elle se cache, cette petite chouin? Cette petite cunt! Cunty Mary! Ah.
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece.
Oh la
I
la.
do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Cut this shit out!
Je suis prêt, guys.
Didn't your mother ever teach you manners? Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town? Oh, come on! Is that the best you can do?
Putain, mais elle disapparaît. Elle disapparaît, putain. Elle disparaît. Oh putain. La vibe est horrible là. Vous avez peur ou pas? Est-ce qu'on va se faire attraper? Attention! Oh, c'était tellement rapide.
Where are you? Come out and face me!
Oh là là! Elle fait trop peur! Elle est folle! Elle est crazy! Waouh! Oh non! Elle est horrible. Elle est horrible, cette pute. Attention! What the hell is going on? Tout nu? Ah, heureusement que j'ai gardé mes vêtements. Mais lui, il est crazy, lui, là.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of specially designed silver bullets. Now, I may not be the best shot, but I can guarantee that at least one bolt will meet its mark, and you'll find yourself
quoi si je fais rien?
in agony, unable to heal yourself. Without Swinehart to save you, you'll die. Is that reason enough for you? Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want. You plan to do what she says, don't you?
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero? Because those are two very different things.
This is about justice. I'm the sheriff. I have to do what's right. 2 people were murdered.
And you know who did it. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle. You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again. My previous interactions with her have gone rather well.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say? I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place. And after what happened with Mary...
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister!
What
do you have to say for
Where
yourself?
the fuck do you get off? You think you have the right to just do this to people? You're a fucking crook!
This? You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder of
As I
Faith and...
already informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White, but I thought it would be unwise to proceed with such faulty information.
Bigby, is that true?
Well, is it? Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel
C'était
now?
sûr, guys, c'était sûr.
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Allow me. Justice has already been dispatched. Bigby executed him.
What?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White. Unless you plan to abandon the charter entirely.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And resisting arrest.
Oh, yes. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're
Come on,
involved.
it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
This is such bullshit!
He's always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people, use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that.
Yes, faut tellement que je me concentre.
I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in line.
forget it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back. And in turn, we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true?
Snow?
I know. Snow made a mistake.
I have very good reasons for asking you to do that. She was working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Like you did with her?
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you from people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you, exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
We're not gonna tolerate this shit anymore. The debts are wiped. His business is closed. He's done.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over. And those girls will have their justice.
Period! Le gang!
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession
that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
So, are we done?
You won't be able to talk your way out of this, crooked man.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you, for profit! Georgie killed him.
Let me just make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did, because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course!
Oh là là, il y a trop de dialogue, j'ai peur.
Where are you going with this?
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder, since you know Bigby works for her.
That's...
He killed a man.
That don't make him a murderer.
Doesn't it?
Ah! Attendez! Il nous fait
Bigby and I have
le
already
reverse
discussed
card.
his behavior that night. We're handling it internally.
Now, where have I heard that before? How about the way he treated the poor woodsman when he was in your custody?
Bah ça va, j'ai mis une patate!
Smashed apples while under your watch.
Under my
watch!
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
What? You think you shouldn't be held accountable?
You're the one on trial here. Don't try to turn this around on us.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
D'ailleurs, il est
So,
où?
you won't answer for your employees'
Ah, il est à Paris
behavior,
maintenant.
but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please!
Oh, mes deux neurones, guys!
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to...
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Girl?
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
Oh là là.
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
What?
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
C'est vrai qu'elles sont libres.
I'm sorry,
Elle est libre!
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say, you're an asshole. And I hope you rot at the bottom of the witching well for what you did.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well. Nah, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
Wait!
What?
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed?
So we get rid of him.
Dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment, so I think
This is going nowhere.
Someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
What about a vote?
What do you think this is?
Everyone, calm down. What about Bigby? What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to
We
die.
can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Not this one.
I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Finish it, Sheriff.
Please, we can still...
End it already.
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you can't be
What
serious.
he's done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
All right, do it.
Oh là là, guys, il y avait tellement de trucs à comprendre. Mon cerveau! Ça allait trop vite.
Not what I was expecting. Morning, crooked man.
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
Oh, le loser.
Let's just call it even.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay. Great.
This
Salut.
fucking line.
Oh, Mr. Wolf? Flycatcher left his keys.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Aïe aïe aïe.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Ok.
I'm going. Jesus.
J'ai pas non plus poussé.
Like 5 minutes.
Carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit.
J'ai tenté de les aider, d'être neutre.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit. Just go grab that, would you? It's just a farm. You don't have to be so dramatic about it.
Come on, Colin.
I'm walking, all right? Calm down.
Wait! Sheriff Bigby! I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so... if you could bring it to her, she was nice. So...
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, 'cause when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
That's everybody.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
Oh, les larmes de crocodile!
It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ. Are you still mad at me?
Would it change your mind? You got another one of those? How about a smoke for the road? One last time? Can't be easy getting cigs up at the farm. Gotta enjoy it while I can, right? Thanks, Bigby. Always a gentleman, aren't you, Bigby? I guess I'll see you around. Stay out of trouble, okay? If you even can.
Yeah. See you around.
Maybe sooner than you think.
Saying goodbye?
Je garde mon paquet de clopes hein, quand même, mais faut pas abuser.
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to,
It's just...
It's okay. I get it.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they'd go just to silence someone who had physical evidence? I had to.
Nerissa, just tell me what happened.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God. I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her. Just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them, could at least save the rest of us.
You were trying to get my attention. So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It's going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. It seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You protected your friends, no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me.
You like my ribbon?
Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
Oh les bâtards. Only butchered, only butchered. Oh là là, attendez, il y a tellement d'informations. Il y a trop eu d'informations, mon cerveau n'arrive plus. Oui, on a tué Georgie, bah bon, oui. Fallait abréger ses souffrances quand même, non? On l'a ramené en vie, ok. Et 47,4% des gens ont emprisonné le tordu. Comment ça, tu peux dire non au cadeau de Crapaud Junior? C'était vos derniers mots, Anérissa. Statistique spéciale. La bête! Vous lui avez menti d'avoir vu Belle à l'extérieur de l'immeuble. Non mais c'est bon. On s'en bat les couilles. Vous lui avez promis de ne pas dire à la bête que vous l'avez vu à l'extérieur de l'immeuble. Vous avez impressionné avec vos compétences de détective. Bon. Barbe bleue. Boring. Voilà. On lui a donné à boire. Bon, on l'a envoyé à la ferme. Effectivement. On a emprisonné le tordu. Dumb is dead. Georgie is dead. Vous avez bousillé son club. Non mais non, faut arrêter. J'ai mis une patate au bûcheron, on m'en a fait chier pendant des années. J'ai tapé un truc dans son club à Georgie. On m'a fait croire que je l'avais ravagé, son taudis là. À chaque fois, c'est pareil. Vous avez bu avec Graine. Vous lui avez promis de ramener le tordu vivant et on l'a fait. Petit team, non mais boring. Oui, on a promis de le donner à Blanche. Les bûches. Attendez, il y a trop de... Il y a trop d'informations, guys. Ça se termine sur un... Ça se termine sur un cliffhanger, quoi. I can't! I can't! C'est terrible. C'est terrible parce que la saison 2 qui a été annoncée il y a 4 ans, on n'a toujours pas vu la couleur. On a vu des images par contre. Mais le truc c'est que... Il n'y a tellement pas eu de nouvelles depuis tellement longtemps maintenant à propos de cette saison 2 que... On sait pas si ça viendra un jour, quoi. On sais pas si ça viendra un jour, mais ça c'est horrible. J'ai l'impression qu'il faut que j'aille regarder des vidéos théories sur YouTube maintenant là. C'est terrible. Attends, parce que du coup il y a clairement un lien entre Faith et Nerissa à la fin. Et après c'est deux fables complètement différentes. Il y en a une c'est Podane et il y en a une c'est la petite sirène. Donc comment est-ce qu'elles auraient pu avoir un lien aussi... C'est vrai qu'elles se ressemblent un peu en vrai. Un peu beaucoup même. Elles se ressemblent beaucoup, mais c'est passé tellement de trucs à la fin là, mon cerveau il va exploser. Mon dieu, sirène! Elle nous a dit que finalement elle a menti au procès. Plus ou moins, enfin c'était surtout pour donner les preuves qu'on avait besoin quoi. Continuez l'histoire! C'est vrai que c'est tiré d'une bande dessinée. Alors c'est pas l'histoire, hein. L'histoire est... Vous aurez pas la suite de l'histoire dans les bandes dessinées, hein. C'est une histoire complètement originale, mais c'est les personnages de la bande dessinée Fable, si jamais d'ailleurs. C'est un peu des comics quoi, non? Il me semble. Attendez, on s'était arrêté où? On s'était arrêté... La vie à la ferme, ça on a vu. L'histoire de Viviane, la fille au ruban. Viviane fut la première à subir la malédiction du ruban violet. Se séparer de son ruban reviendrait à sceller sa propre mort. Et en parler lui devint impossible à cause de cette même malédiction. La vie suivant son cours, elle essayait d'avoir une vie normale, elle finit par se marier avec un gentilhomme, et ce dernier ne pouvait s'empêcher d'être intrigué par ce bout de tissu enroulé autour du cou de sa bien-aimée. Malgré les demandes de Viviane de laisser ce ruban tranquille, c'est par une nuit comme les autres qu'il tenta de le lui enlever. Alors qu'il tirait délicatement l'extrémité de la bande, Viviane se réveilla et vit ce que son mari était en train de faire. Dans la panique qui suivit cette vision, elle le bouscula, évitant ainsi au nœud de se défaire. Furieuse, elle tenta de lui faire comprendre ce que de tels gestes impliqueraient, mais son mari ne voulait rien entendre. Elle réalisa alors qu'elle ne pourrait jamais lui faire confiance et s'en alla. Elle vécut seule le reste de ses jours dans les royaumes préférents. C'est moi ou c'est carrément une métaphore du viol? L'histoire de Viviane, guys. Le club pudding. Viviane et Georgie se rencontrèrent durant les grands exodes du royaume. Ils s'aidèrent l'un et l'autre. Ils se rendirent vite compte qu'il serait difficile de vivre tel qu'ils le voudraient. D'ouvrir le puits de paille, genre la stabilité, c'est peut-être pas le travail rêvé, mais décidèrent qu'il était plus judicieux d'utiliser un tel endroit plutôt que de travailler dans le... Le loup d'hiver, la mère de Bigby. La mère de Bigby, Hiver, tomba amoureuse du vent du Nord et porta en son sein ses 7 louveteaux. Malheureusement, le vent du Nord se lassa d'Hiver et la quitta. Le cœur brisé et seul, Hiver fit tout son possible pour prendre soin de ses louveteaux, et cela malgré le douloureux deuil auquel elle était confrontée. Elle aimait particulièrement Bigby, mais étant le plus petit de 7, il fut souvent manqué par ses frères plus âgés. Lorsqu'Hiver mourut, les 6 louveteaux partirent à la recherche de leur père, tandis que Bigby resta à protéger le corps de sa mère de tous ceux qui voudraient s'en approcher. Il était trop petit pour la défendre. Il décida alors de manger de plus en plus chaque jour, qui passerait jusqu'à ce qu'il soit assez fort pour affronter son père et ainsi se venger de la douleur causée à sa famille. Le grand méchant loup! Le célèbre... Ah, mais c'est la ref, oui! Le souffle. C'est comme ça que il a fait s'effondrer la maison de Colin. Mais elle est terrifiante, hein. Elle est terrifiante, cette folle. Quand un criminel est capturé à Fableville, il est de coutume de tenir un discours devant la communauté ou les parties concernées. Pourtant, des exceptions peuvent avoir lieu afin d'accélérer le processus. Un nouvel ordre. Putain, ça a tellement été fait pour qu'il y ait une saison 2, guys. Ça a tellement été fait pour qu'il y ait une saison 2, c'est terrible. Elle est où Nerissa déjà? Est-ce que j'ai lu son truc là? Je crois que je l'avais lu, mais il n'y a rien d'intéressant. Il n'y a rien d'intéressant, il n'y a pas de réponse. Il n'y a pas de réponse. C'est que un cliffhanger. Il n'y a que des théories. J'ai pas compris le lien qu'elles avaient toutes les deux là. Je pense qu'il n'y a rien à comprendre, c'est clairement deux ans indifférentes, ça c'est sûr. Le bûcheron, on l'a pas vu depuis la bataille contre le moche là. Monsieur Crapaud. Les deux animaux, I'm sorry. Crane, il est parti à Paris, là, il vit sa meilleure vie, là, genre, j'y peux plus, hein. Trop grave. Il vit sa best life. Il y a des trucs que j'ai pas trouvé, genre. Georgie Porgy. Bon, on a décidé d'enfermer le tordu quand même. J'ai voulu être good, you know. Histoire de faire régner la justice, quoi. J'ai quand même décidé de l'enfermer plutôt que de l'assassiner. Imaginez si j'avais décidé de lui arracher la tête devant tout le monde. En vrai, ça aurait été grave été slay. Mais ça, c'est que si tu veux faire une run, à chaque fois, il y avait quand même une option pour tabasser les gens. Hein. C'est vraiment le genre de jeu, tu fais une run où juste tu décides de frapper tout le monde. À chaque fois, il y avait une option pour tabasser un mec. Et à la fin, tu finis par lui arracher la gueule, quoi. Ça, c'est pas mal. C'est vrai que Barbe Bleue, j'ai rien pigé à ce perso, toujours. Hein. J'ai rien pigé hein, à ce mec. Hein. Franchement... Mon dieu, guys. C'est cliquable ça ou pas hein? Non. Oui, c'est juste quand tu termines les épisodes quoi, super. Super. Choix du joueur, ça c'est pour revoir les choix qu'on a fait. Ah, franchement, qu'on a répondu que c'était Georgie, là, notre suspect numéro 1, finalement, on n'avait pas si tort que ça. Joli pépé. Mon Dieu, guys. Putain, faut qu'on aille lire des théories, là. Faut qu'on aille lire des théories pour essayer de comprendre ce qui s'est passé, parce que là, je pense que les gens, ils... Bon... Le jeu est sorti il y a 12 ans, guys. Hein. Je tiens à le rappeler quand même que c'est un jeu de 2013. C'est un jeu de 2013, donc je pense qu'en 12 ans, les gens se sont fait des théories de zinzin. Mais, en vrai... Tiens, avant de quitter de cut la VOD... Avant de cut le VOD, guys... The Wolf Among Us 2. Il y a quand même des images qui existent, hein. Je voulais vous les montrer. Il y a des images qui existent. Et ça fout la haine. Franchement, ça fout la haine. Regardez The Wolf Among Us 2 avec Blanche la Goat. Regardez comment il a l'air en forme. Notre bon vieux Big B là. Genre quand ils ont teasé des trucs là. Regardez cette cunt. Il y a des images, des vraies images qui existent et tout. Ils ont commencé à taffer dessus. Hein. Mais ça c'était il y a... Déjà il y a quelques temps maintenant là. C'était quand le... Ne vous inquiétez pas, The Wolf Among Us 2 existe toujours, le 23 octobre 2024. Je vais bien essayer de voir ce qu'ils ont à dire là. Apparemment toujours en développement, MDR. En 2018, 225 employés sont licenciés. Après ça a été racheté, puis après ça a encore fermé, puis après ça a été racheté. The Wolf Among Us a été annoncé pour la toute première fois il y a 7 ans. Et après il y a 7 ans il n'y avait pas d'image. Ça a été ressuscité il y a 5 ans. Mais Inch'Allah, hein. C'est vraiment Inch'Allah. Hein. Il y a 5 ans, il y a eu le Covid. C'est vrai que on était tous des gens différents il y a 5 ans. Alors imaginez l'état de cette entreprise, quoi. Écoutez, mesdames et messieurs qui regardent sur YouTube, j'espère que ça vous a plu. C'était le dernier épisode de la saison 1 de The Wolf Among Us. Peut-être que, qui sait, un jour on reviendra en 2035 avec la suite, hein. Franchement, on ne sait pas. On ne sait pas ce qu'on peut attendre, finalement. J'espère que ça vous a plu. En tout cas, le dernier épisode, il était plus court, mais il était quand même sacrément intense. On a eu des belles phases de combat, franchement. La course-poursuite des voitures et tout, c'était grave cool. Des belles phases de combat. J'ai bien aimé le reveal un petit peu par rapport à Viviane. C'était quand même assez crazy, c'est dommage qu'on n'ait pas pu la sauver parce que c'était soit on la tue nous, soit elle se suicide en fait finalement. Un peu l'illusion du faux choix. Après bon, c'est plutôt classique hein, dans ce genre de jeu. J'ai bien aimé ce reveal là. Franchement, des bonnes bastons. Bloody Mary complètement crazy. Crazy girl. Scary girl. Elle est morte. Ah bah on l'a tué, ça. Franchement. Slay. Elle aussi elle nous a slay, mais on la slay encore plus en fait. Donc ça c'est crazy. Mais par contre le procès il fallait s'accrocher. Hein. Ça a parlé dans tous les sens, j'essayais de comprendre ce qui se passait, de répondre en même temps, c'était hardcore. Pour tenter de comprendre ce qu'il était en train de se manigancer là. On a plutôt bien réussi. En réalité. Je crois. On a plutôt bien réussi le procès. On a failli le balancer dans le puits, mais... Écoutez, on l'a enfermé. On est des gens civilisés. On essaie d'être des gens civilisés, guys. Il faut que Mommy Blanche soit fière de nous. Ok? Donc je pense qu'on a fait le bon choix. Voilà. Et du coup, la fin avec vraiment le cliffhanger sur Nerissa. Ça, c'était... Mon cerveau, il était déjà overbooké. Là, j'ai plus rien compris à ce qui s'est passé. Il faudrait que je regarde ce qui s'est passé pour relire ce qu'elle m'a dit. Pour essayer de comprendre vraiment ce qu'elle a essayé de me raconter. Parce que ça allait dans tous les sens. Hein. Jesus Christ. Mais ouais, ils ont vraiment terminé la saison 1 avec de la matière pour faire une saison 2 si jamais, tu vois. Bon, en vrai, c'est compréhensible. Il y a beaucoup de saisons, enfin de séries même, de télévisées qui font ça, donc... Mais bon, plus qu'à croiser les doigts, guys. Et peut-être qu'un jour, on verra la suite. Le conte de Viviane est incroyable aussi, je connaissais pas. Bah ouais, il y a plein de trucs. Bah après, il y a des trucs très 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 connus, mais... La fille au ruban... Au ruban. Il y a une peinture qui s'appelle Jeune fille au ruban bleu. Je sais pas si c'est... Je sais pas si c'est relié à ça, mais... Mais ouais, il y a des... En vrai, je trouve que le concept est quand même super cool. Hein. Ça donne envie de lire la BD ou de se plonger un petit peu dans cet univers-là. Les contes de Grimm, tout ça, c'est toujours des trucs qui sont super intéressants, je trouve. Donc voilà. YouTube, mettez un like, mettez un commentaire, je fais des gros bisous, à bientôt dans une nouvelle VOD. Et à bientôt. Venez sur Twitch bien sûr. Ciao.